Hi, Susan here at My Revival, and I mentioned in my previous video about joining a 100-day challenge to face things that either something that frightens you, something that intimidates you. Well, I've taken it on, and menu planning intimidates me. And I just want to kind of give you an overview, just a sort of a quick overview of some of the things it entails to give you an idea of what I mean when I say it's sort of a sum of many parts, and it's a matter of not juggling it but putting them all together. I'm actually behind in my class. I took last month, and because of medical appointments that I just crammed on a different day throughout the whole month, I switched classes last month for the whole month of April. As a result, in my regular class, I have come back into the middle of their nutrition course. So I'm behind practicing this year on a few of the topics, which is okay because this is my third time through, because it's a 22 to 24 week cycle of courses at the clinic, and this is about my third time through menu planning. So I've made notes before, I've taken the classes before, so I'm not freaked out at the idea of what I might have missed and feeling so out of touch about it as I have in the past. I also think, well, God knew, and He obviously thinks I didn't need to start again with the first few classes and that I had enough information here to work with. One of the last times I did this course, I decided to make a menu plan tools binder to have in it everything I've been taught for future reference, because I knew I wouldn't always be a client at the Hernreid Center, right? I knew I wouldn't always be there. So if I ever had questions, I wanted everything I was taught in the nutrition part of the course in one place. So I made a menu plans tools binder. Everything in this binder is tools for what I'm trying to do in this 100-day challenge, which is master maintenance menu plan. And I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse. I'm hoping I'm filming this well for you. It was just a spontaneous idea. What I did here is I've broken this up, even though these stick out, these two plastic covered ones I really don't want to change. There's an anchor points of some average typical calories of foods, general goal weight nutrition charts. There's protein, there's carbs, that includes fruits and vegetables and complex carbs, and that's prepared foods, and the nutrition review and maintenance, and some sample menu plans. So what I'm doing to start, like I said, we came home this week and we were given the job of working in complex carbs into our menu plan. We actually have, let me see if it's really close. Our homework this week is to fill this out with a row for the protein, the carbs for the complex carb, and the fruits and vegetables. These first three columns are supposed to be filled out this week and brought into my class next week. Well, I missed the class about your goal weight that isn't on here, that you start from when you go to set up the rest of it. So in this week, I have to go back through this binder here and work at my goal weight, and that class I missed this year, the protein class I missed this year, the fruits and vegetable class I missed this year, and go over what I just studied this week with them on the complex carbs to fill this out, to turn this in this week. So it's okay, because I'm doing this 100-day challenge. I figure I can do a bit of a crunch this week and catch up. The thing is, to fill this out, the first three rows on my first day in nutrition this year, I have to start somewhere. And where I start is here. This is my little index of this whole section before my protein one. This whole section in here, this is my index for this whole section, and it's about selecting a goal weight and maintenance in terms of what you're willing to go, how many pounds you're willing to go up and down to be within a reasonable time of checking out. Wait a minute, I've gained 2 or 3 pounds or 5 pounds or 10 pounds. How to handle that. Tools for deciding a goal weight, BMI chart. This is a resting something test. How many calories per pound per day I think you spend just resting. This is about how many physical activity calories expend per minute. Deciding on a goal weight. I made notes. This is a class of notes on nutrition. More nutrition charts, macronutrients. They had me fill one in. And I'll show you. Let me see if I can find it. This is the one that they gave us. It's going to be upside down, I think, to you. But then again, this whole thing could be upside down to you. Can you see that? I don't think so. This was an impromptu turn. Let me see. Anyway, hopefully you're seeing something. My macronutrient chart. Proteins, carbs, fats, fiber, water, and things about them, what our body uses them for, recommendations for women, for men, and the percentage of fat for the day, the grams of fiber you need for the day. This is like the basic macronutrient chart. I'm going to put you back down there. There we go. And then there's a little section at the back of this part that talks about healthy fats, how much fat for your calories, reading food labels, and a conversion reference chart. So this section I'm doing today, maybe today and maybe a couple days from now, because tomorrow's meal prep day for my husband and today's sort of our day off. I'm at least going to sort of start looking at my notes. I have done my goal weight things before. Goal weight and maintenance, tools for deciding on a goal weight. Now these are all the Hernweed Center's papers, but I think if you could find a BMI chart online, if you're interested in doing this, let me know. It is, I don't know, brain intensive, I guess you could say. It is, like I said in my first video, this is kind of a chore to get used to, but I think just like learning any skill, that's it. I don't want to make it any more of a mountain than it is if it's simply a molehill, and I'm feeling pretty confident now that just like you learn anything, maybe I can get this, ground under my feet sort of, and not be so intimidated by it. It might be just a matter of kind of starting a new good habit. Anyway, so I'm behind in my class. I've taken it before, so like I said, I'm fine. But I have to work a little hard this week. Did I get that in the picture? To fill in. I have to do all my goal weight stuff. Then I have to go through my little protein section. And I have to go through my carb section to fill all these out to turn that in next week. So I have a busy week of my 100-day challenge ahead of me. And I just thought I'd give you an idea. I said it was sort of a job of many parts. I'm hoping to give you an idea of it is a job of many parts, but I'm hoping through repetition and practice, I'll get a good handle on it. Have a good weekend.